Hello, Joan.
Kevin, how are you?
How are you? How's the phone?
Good.
Oh, very good. All good there?
Hold it there is right. Kevin, just before we start, there seems to be two QuickBook accounts. One is K and Squiggle J Mahon, and the other is Kevin and Joan Mahon. Now, I've inputted some invoices into the K and J Mahon one, but when I look on my phone app, it's Kevin's and Joan Mahon. So can you make a note of that we get it sorted before at some stage, please?
Yeah, now we've only got the one here, I believe.
Which?
I'm just looking for that Kevin and Joan Mahon one now.
And the other thing is, in the middle of connecting with you and with banks and everything for QuickBooks, a thing called driver support slipped in. And it looked to me like I had to join that as part of your process. And then after that, I got an email from Intuit offering me a discount. So it seems to me that, or maybe I'm being paranoid, but it does seem to me, by me linking with you, that these two unsolicited emails these seem to, in my common language, these seems to be piggybacking on my connection with you.
Yeah, I think what you've done there, however it happened, is you may have opened an accountant's version as well. You don't recall doing that, do you?
You see, I don't know what I do, to be honest. I just click, and when something offers me something,
yeah,
you know.
Yeah, what you've done there, I've copied.
You know the usual, like what they say, garbage in, garbage out, and that's where I live.
No, I'm looking here, and I was listening to you simultaneously, and I know what you've done now that relies on it. So there's various options around. I'll actually show you. Okay, now we'll have to get rid of one of them. Literally get rid of it. But this is your K and J Mahon one here.
Yes.
Which we've set up for you. Okay. Now I'm just going to go over here a second, and I'll just go to QuickBooks Ireland. QuickBooks. Into as if we were looking to buy it in the first place. It gives all these deals, as you say, and all that type of thing. But
you know, it's very hard. Like I'm eager and was eager, still am, I suppose, to do things and get it right. And you know, when you don't know the difference.
Yeah, there's it's actually not on that link either. There's an accountant's version, say, which I'm on, and I can look into all the different. I log in once, and I can go in and see all of you and check on you. Okay, and you've somehow or other opened that as well. You probably saw something like a deal, try free for 30 days or something like that. You just see accounting. So you would have been on something like this, and the word accountants is there. And this QuickBooks Online Accountant is, I'd say, what you've opened up. And when you do that, they think you're an accountant with a load of clients, and they keep trying to sell you loads of licenses. That's what they're doing there. Okay.
All right.
So we need to shut that one down. Now, that must be a different email address. Would that be right?
A different which?
Email address.
To be honest, I haven't a clue.
Okay, that's all right. Anyway. Well, what I'm going to do is I'm going to use your screen anyway.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll give you a sharing thing, and we'll have a quick look at the Kevin and. But you've been adding it to Kevin and J Mahon anyway.
K and J Mahon is what I've been using.
Yeah, that's fine. That's the right one there. I'll take a quick look at the other one for you, and if it bogs us down, I'll just give myself. I'll just take some details on it, and I'll sort it out behind the scenes for you.
Yeah, and then the other thing is the app on my phone has to be sorted as well. That's linked to Kevin and Joan Mahon. What you say is the accountant's version.
Yeah, so we'll have a look at those things now. So if you share your screen for the moment, and actually before we do, go onto your phone first and log out of that app if you can.
I'm all questions, but anyway, I have to get it off my chest. The QuickBooks app, are they password protected?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'll have to set that up.
Well, if you haven't logged in, if Kevin and Joan is on the phone, I just want you to
Yes.
log out of it. Yeah. Okay, we'll just get this out of the way. So I've got Kevin and I've got K and J myself belong to you here.
Okay, K and J Mahon, yeah.
Okay, well if you've got K and J, that's fine.
That's fine, all right.
Yeah. And the other one, and Joan. What I'll do is I'll there's a couple of things. Okay, if you share your screen now with me, so just on the bottom there. Good stuff.
Yeah.
And bring up the QuickBooks there, Joan. Okay, that's the desktop version.
Sorry. Here I am.
Okay, log in away there.
Now, do you see this do you see there's two, can you use the two accounts here? You see the K and the word and.
Yeah.
That needs to be taken out because it's the K squiggle J Mahon one that I have used.
Okay, I wonder, let me see now what to do here. Go into the K and the squiggle one first. That's the one.
Oh no, sorry. Okay. No.
Okay, just stay here for a second then for the sake of the, I'll just have a glance what's going on in it. Oh yeah, that's okay, so get out of here now, it can be a little bit awkward. Okay, so I'll just try and
Do you want to do that in the background later on today and not waste training time on that, Kevin?
It's just to get out of here now, it can be a little bit awkward. And we'll just try and log in again once you get stuck into that. So if you just try and bring it in again there and see will it come to that menu. Jump straight in there again for you, is it?
Mm.
Be a pain in the neck now. So let's see, okay, I'll just see if I can get us out of it here.
went into a second tab there because when my youngest lad was pushing that up on the tab thing or whatever, the shortcut, he was saying to go on to a second tab sometimes if I wasn't getting on.
All right. I'll just try here now. Yeah, a little bit of a curse to get out of this thing. Let's see, we have it sometimes too. And try and bring you in a different way. I've got yours open here anyway, so I'm ready to. Cheers. Do you know what? We'll just go through the motions. Let me see. There was a name there, was there? K and J Mahon.
Kevin and Joan Mahon, or yeah.
I'll just call it K. Let's bring this through the motions and get it out through it.
There's no explaining to computers.
Yeah, I'll take down a code on it here and see if I can get it deleted here. I'll email. Okay. Okay, just Control Alt. We have a code here because I want to use it to get rid of it again. 9130. Let me just write it down here. 3524. Okay, that's fine. Get off that screen. That's us there now.
We're in business.
Get around the circles there very fast. So yeah, the bank was.
You'll email me that company. Will you be emailing me the company IG number for K and J Mahon then?
Well, how you get it up right is Control Alt and question mark.
Control which?
Control Alt, which is 2 beside it, on the left hand side of your keyboard, and question mark. So I'm just going to tell the Dublin crowd to get rid of that one. The first one. Okay. Set up an error. I'll check it in a minute again. Okay, so I'm just going to have a little look here. So basically, I'll let you kind of tell me what you want, and I'm going to get you to do some transactions on the sales, purchases, and bank. Oh yeah, use some stuff in here. So you're doing some there. Just have a look at these. If you get as far as the bank reconciliation, but it should start coming together pretty quick. Okay.
Yeah.
So,
no,
Okay, that's good. I'm just looking down here a bit. Yeah. So you've been entering some invoices anyway for things that have gone
Yeah,
on.
that's all. That's
all what, sorry?
That's all I did. I've been busy. I had a day off work that day, so I tried to get on and do something.
Okay. So I'm going to have
No,
a look. So I'm just going to chat through a couple of things, and then looks like you know what you're at anyway. So let me just check here. So you have the farm, which is fine. Gables, is that there's 3 holiday homes.
It's a 10 it's a lot going to be a long let. So holiday 1, 2, and 3. I need homes. I need taken out. And how do I do that?
You don't want them there at all, no? Okay. So I think you tick them, make inactive. Okay.
Right.
So will I do that for you?
Yeah, please.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So that's a long list.
What's this run report over here to the right?
That's only if there's something going. When you've accounts assembled, it'll put things into. You'll see that in. Well, I'll have a quick look at the report now. Yeah. Basically, as the accounts build, you can show us what's going on in the farm, or what's going on in the gables. But we'll be doing that anyway on a different report further on. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. I was taking it there actually to show you, but I did come up now. Didn't do it initially.
No.
You see here, it's like effectively what's coming in and out on that. So there's nothing shown up yet on the farm there.
Mm-hmm. No,
Yeah.
there wouldn't be.
But they're not, okay. But basically to show you money in and out that we've put in there. Okay, so so that was that. And the second thing I just wanted to check was what I'm just kind of really looking at what's in your head to make sure we cover it correctly for you. And products and services. Okay, so lodging sales and the rent is long-term rent.
Mm-hmm.
And on the farm then, are you selling stuff as well, Joan?
The farm is mainly EFT payment, EFT payments and land rental.
Okay, so what I'll do is I'll just add in the EFT. Is that the Department of Agriculture?
Are you EFT or the Department of Agriculture European payments? You're not going back into. Oh, right. Are you going into my old QuickBooks and transferring stuff? No.
No.
So I'm starting with a blank canvas, and I'll be adding everything in from scratch.
You will, yeah.
Right.
Yeah, I think that was the plan. That was the plan initially.
Yeah, no, that's grand.
Yeah. Okay, I'm just. I'll leave that there for a minute like that.
Okay. So, do you want? Would it be a good idea? How do I say things tactfully? Would it be a good idea for me to open my QuickBooks and just let you see how I have it set up, so you know what because it works and works well for me.
Okay, you can just
So
hold
that
it
you
one
can.
hold it 1 second. I'll just put in the Department of Agriculture. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Okay, if you want to show me your old QuickBooks there.
So customers. So I need to photograph these then, but I put these in the correct it's probably the best way, isn't it?
Oh, okay, just you're photographing something there, yeah?
Yeah, my items. So I have my EFT payment listed as a service.
Oh yeah.
You know, and I need to put those in.
Yeah, so all of these can hay bales. You sell some of those too in haylage. Okay, it's quite quick to set these up anyway.
It's quite which?
Quick to set them up, yeah.
Yeah, but it's to set them up right.
Yeah, well, they'll be okay that way, yeah. So do you have all those things going on, greening and all that?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so I'll show you how to. What we'll do is, I'll show you how to set them up. Okay.
Right.
They're quite quick, Joe, and I've just done 2 there straight away. And so if you go back to the other guy. And it's kind of as they come up in the bank account is the best opportunity. Now maybe they come in as a lump and it might be that handsy. So I saw one there for greening, right? So they'll all be set up the same way, almost the same way, okay? So if you just go up to the top of the screen there, just scroll it up a bit, and you see where it says new on the top right in green? Now I can set this up for you, but I just want you to know what's
Oh yeah,
going on.
here over my left. Yeah.
Actually, no, on the right in the green.
Now, what's your right is my left, is it?
No,
Where's
my
the
right,
green?
your right, yeah. See the word new in green?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so click on that guy. So it's very new services, click on service there, yeah. So we'll just set up one of these for the moment, and then you'll know. Did you click on service? Okay, so type greening in there.
No, because my customer is not greening.
No, but your service is greening. This is not customers now. This is just what the money was for. Okay. And okay, and down where it says,
What does SKU mean?
that's got to do with it's got to do with digital marketing and stuff. You don't need to, you don't need to do category either, but go down to class and put farm.
Go down to class.
Yeah, put farm there. FA, it's in there already. It'll just jump up. There it is now. Farm. Okay, and just copy the word greening scheme up the top and put it into description as well, please. Okay, that's all you need for the moment. So save and close. Okay, and that's how you set up a service. Okay, so if it was for a holiday home, you just pick on Longbow or one of the other guys. All right, and
No. So what have I got here as lodging sales then?
yeah, now you've entered invoices in there. I was giving you time to reflect in it, and they've obviously got to do with lodging sales. So you've put them into that area. So I'll show you where they're ending up at the moment. Okay, so I'll just go to reports here on the left. What you're going to end up with is an analyzed profit and loss showing what money came in for what property or farm and what expenses went against it. Okay. I'll just click on this one for the moment. Now I'm going to click on a different one afterwards. So this figure in sales. When I clicked, that's all those. I click in here. Well, I just clicked on one or two of these so far, but these were lodging sales. It's going to bring up a sales invoice. Yeah. So that was someone from Australia staying with you as a tourist, was it?
Mm.
Okay, so the class is correct there. So did you set up lodging sales, Joan? Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine. So that's where lodging sales came from. And then this money came in against it.
Yeah.
And I'm just going to show you a different report, which I'm going to highlight for you. On here. Yeah, this one, that one up the top. So I'm going to click that one. That'll be up the top now in a second. Okay, so there's
that's exactly what I want to see and that's what my accountants want to see as well.
Yeah.
And I'll have farm and added in. Yeah.
You will, yeah.
Yeah.
So it'll end up like that. So that's where we're heading at the moment. These rent or lease payments, these are, to me, look like they're money coming in. Let me just have a look at them. Okay, is that somebody?
That's a long-term rent. That's a Spanish lady that's in the Gables from September until June.
Okay, so that one is in the wrong place. Let me just have a look at it here. So anyway, if something goes in the wrong place, it's easy, put it in the right place. Okay, so January rent. So what I'm going to do is, I just want to see where you put it. I'm just going to click on that word rent so you can see what I'm doing.
Yeah, but my rent, rent is my long-term rent and lodging is my holiday.
Okay, so this one is a long-term rent, this Madrid woman.
Yes.
Yeah. So, okay, at the moment it's going into an expense area, okay? So I'm just going to fix that for you.
So how did I
I'll show you how you did it now, okay? So I'm going back up to this products and services. I'm going down to the rent here. Okay, so I'm just going to edit it. Okay, and it's in the Spires, but down here, it's asked you for an income account, right? But you put it into an expense account. So I'm just going to go up to the income here and just see, is there a rent account? I don't think there is one set up. No. So I'll set one up quickly now that I know what it's for. Okay, so I'm just going to set this up. That's fine. So I'm just going to, okay, so if you click on the word reports to be there, Joan. And click on profit and loss by class, the third one down. Okay, let me just see these ones again. I was hoping we'd just update them, but I might just have to click out and click in. You just see. 162868. Let me just click here again.
No, that's no, that's not correct now.
No, don't worry about it a second. I just want to kind of wake it up a bit, okay? I'm just going to save and close that. 1681. 82. Because it was historically in there. Oh. 1682.68. Okay, so that's going into the right place now. Let's pick this guy. Went into the wrong section earlier. 151984. Okay, just click here. 151984.
I really do not understand what you're doing.
Okay, what happened was when you set up this rent thing earlier, it put it in that the money coming in was an expense of your business, when really it was an income of your business. So I've just told it that when you click rent, is to put it in as an income of your business.
How did I make that? How did I make that?
Well, it's just when you set up the, it's just because you didn't realize, that's all. So
no, I don't mean, but I don't care. It's not pride. It's what did I do that I won't do? What did I do wrong so I don't do it again? Is what really my question is.
You told it the rent for the Madrid girl when it comes in, it was an expense of the business. You see down here?
All right.
You have to put it into this account, which is an expense. Okay, whereas it needed to go into an income account.
Right.
You see now it's up there. That 3202 was down here a moment ago. Now it's up there.
Yeah.
You see that? And this 1580. So historically, this Tristan, he's a long-termer as well, is he?
Yes.
Yeah. So again, his rent is going into an expense of the business, but I've said anything in the future that goes into rent will go into the income side of the business. So all I'm doing is I need to wake up that rent. So I'm just clicking here to bring it out and click back into rent, bring it back in.
And why? Do you mind me asking questions for a start?
No, I don't. But what I'm trying to do is I'm retelling QuickBooks. I need to put it in a different place. That's all. Okay.
Yeah, and I'll have to do that in the future, and you won't be around. So what do I like? What's the logic, or why do you?
You won't have to do it in the future because I've programmed it correctly now. Okay. What I'm doing is I'm just going back into the past here to say that this rent for February 22 that you have in as an expense, all the future stuff will go into the right place now. Okay. You'll see it. You're going to be doing it in a minute. Okay, so that's fine. So that's a profit and loss account that you just looked at a minute ago. Will have changed the way it looks. That's all gone now, yeah. I'm going to go back to the report. So there's your profit and loss by various classes and everything coming in. So that long-term rent a minute ago was down here as an expense of the business. We're just in the wrong place, Joan.
And where's the Gables gone?
Which one was the Gables again? Who was it?
Beatrice. This.
Oh yeah, let me just see what she's under.
See, she.
Gables tenant. Sorry, let me just have a look here. Okay, she jumped into the Spires for some reason. So I'm just going to change the class here. Call it Gables. Okay, so she's disappearing there. So each time you enter the sale, I mean, you've got the hang of that. It'll ask you which of these departments it goes into. So she jumped into the spires. I'm not sure why she jumped into it offhand, but she's out of it now anyway. And
All right. Now I was 59 as another class, and this is expense. This is income. Yeah, no, number 59.
number 59.
Yeah.
So I'll just show you a few shortcuts. You click on the plus up here.
Click on new.
Yeah, please. And just click on invoice. Okay, and you see up beside the word invoice to the left of it, there's a little clock. Keep going up. Keep going. Yeah, see, click that guy. It'll show you the most recent ones, okay? We go down and view more as well. So it's a handy way sometimes for going back. So you want to look at a particular one, was it 59?
No, I want to add in. I want to add in number 59. It's another house that I want to add in.
Okay, that's a different house altogether.
Absolutely, yeah.
Okay. Just go into just go into plus new again and click on invoice now. There's the first one on the customers there.
So customer. Now this yeah.
Okay. So save that, yeah. So, okay. Now you see where it says class aspires. If you type in 59 there, just overwrite it. Yeah. And add that now as a class. Save, yeah.
Yeah, that's good. That's grand.
So that's how easy it is to add those in again. Okay. Now, how does this lady pay you?
That's another question. It's just in a little bit of a mix at the moment. She's paying us, but it will be a half payment from the council.
Okay.
And as with everything, it's taken the council a long time to set it up. So we're in kind of no man's land at the moment with it.
And do they hold back 20% on you? Do you know?
I don't know yet, Kevin.
Okay. It's likely they will. It's quite common. Okay.
So yeah, we used to have that with Team Dynamics, and yeah, will you set me up a sample?
Yeah.
So, and once I have a sample of it, I copy and paste. I'll copy that for all my other payment receipts or whatever.
Yeah. So
Please.
what will happen here is, so if you just save that at the bottom there, Joan, just save it. You see where it says that location, by the way, up there? It's probably not Longbow Tourist, is it?
What's that?
Sorry, the invoice has gone off the screen. Did we save that one? Yeah.
I can stick in another one, just 2 seconds, and then
Yeah, do it. Fire in the
You can show me.
okay.
Well, do I have to type these in every time? Do they not come
No,
up themselves?
she's there. Don't click that. Don't click that. Okay, just click on customers there altogether. Okay, and her name should be there somewhere. Monica Duda, there she is. Yeah. Okay, so the rest is quite quick. Just maybe the location, change it to whatever you think it should be. Hats or something. And the 59 should be here.
I just save it, but not save and close, is it?
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, now let's just say they pay you, which I expect, 800 euro. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so if you see in the top right there, if you go receive payment, let's just say they're paying you today. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, so it was saved first. Okay, so you got about 800, and you see at the top where it says bank, deposit to bank, just to the right where you are. Yeah, just click on that a second. So which account would the 800 go into? Do you know offhand?
K&J business
Okay.
account.
Click on that one, so. Okay, and go save a new. So we've got 800 and they've held 200 back. I just want to show you how to handle that. Okay, so just click on the customer again, Monica Duda. And you can see that invoice you just did, there's 200 still owing. So click on that 200 and up where it says deposit to. All right. Yeah, we're going to add a new account here and call it withholding tax.
Well, that's it.
So if you just type in the word withholding tax for me. Just put the word withholding beside it in case you're looking for it, yeah. Okay, so that's why add that as new. That's fine like that, because I like it to be kind of visible for you, and I'll show you why in a moment. Okay, and you'll put the 200 in there, save and close. Now, if you click on the dashboard for me, Joan.
What do you call the dashboard? The grey?
No, there's a word dashboard there below new. I'll show you around here in a minute now. See where you have plus new, just beneath it is the word dashboard.
You see where I have which?
Plus and
oh,
new.
yes, I do. Yeah.
So whenever you get lost in the program, always click that and it'll bring you back to this area. And this will look a lot like your app. So you see there on the right hand side, you've got your bank accounts.
Yes.
And okay, so see withholding.
Oh, I see my withholding. Yes.
Yeah, so that will keep track of this withholding tax. Though
That's
the
marvelous.
taxman has it belong to you, but at least you know it's there. You know. Okay.
That's lovely and visual, isn't it?
It is, yeah, and that'll be on your phone app as well.
Yeah.
You know. So really, with the sales, you're kind of getting the hang of it. If you click on reports again for a minute, and click on profit and loss by class, which I've greened in the middle there, yeah. You'll see 59 is there now as well.
Yeah, that's perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's how the sales.
And then the farm rental, where does that go in, Kevin, please?
Yeah, it'll go in the same type of way. So what I was going to do is I was going to wait.
So can I just check with you now? So if I set up a farm rental for say 2,000, and that's obviously different from what we're getting, but can I go back in and click it? So if I make a mistake, like in the old QuickBooks, when I make a mistake, I can go back, double click and put in the correct amount.
Yeah, you can, yeah.
Yeah.
You can, apart from deleting something, you can fix anything. So if you delete something, you'll just have to put it in again. But apart from that, everything else can be fixed.
All right.
Okay. So with your, who pays you the farm rental, for instance? Who's that?
Janville. So that's new.
Yeah.
Sales. Customers.
We'll see his name there. Oh yeah, Danville, yeah. So click up him. Now, there's always two ways into everything. So on the right there, where you see new transaction, it'll give you the option of entering an invoice here.
And what's the other way?
Plus a new. Okay, so you'll find that so if you click on new transaction there, so either plus a new on the left or new transaction gives you options here, but you're in Danville. And when you click on this, look what happens. It'll start to fill out the invoice for you with his name already. You don't have to go looking for it. You see that?
Yeah.
So it's one, you know, just if you're there already. Okay.
Farm. So I'm all right there. I have that set up all right, have I?
You have, yeah. Yeah, because I set that up already kind of behind the scenes. And so again, if you want to look at your profit and loss,
when I go into
now that's the summary, that's just the condensed one. So you just go back into reports again and just move down the screen. You just ungreened. Yeah, it's there actually in the middle, right in the middle screen. Profit and loss by class. Yeah, that's it.
yeah, that's what I want. And it can am I all right in saying I think I'm happy for the little I know? I think I'm happy for what is there at the moment, Kevin. I have work to do and go and put those things in. But what I wanted to look at, if it's all right, is classifying my bills.
Yeah, that's fine. So we'll do about 3 bills, okay? And what's going to happen today, Joan, is right, we're going to get you going. We're going to let you off, and then we're going to check back in with you. Okay, that's how it goes. Because the more you go at it, you'll learn, and you'll learn from the mistakes, and you'll know what's working. But you'll see this coming together the whole time. Okay.
Yeah, no, I've taken annual leave this week to do exactly all of that.
Okay.
I'll start with a simple bill. I explain, I suppose, I have local property taxes, one thing about where to put that. Now, again, I want to divide my bills. Farm Gables, Longbow Spires, number 59, and then I have admin, which I consider the phone, internet, electricity, and a few other things like that. And then general would be things like cleaning, motor tax and diesel, waste disposal, repairs and maintenance, drawings. Does that sound fairly?
Yeah, drawings will go into a different section now in the balance sheet, but the rest of it will go in here. Yeah. So pick on one of those. Now, I just want to show one little thing before we kick off. You click on the word banking there a second. Go down to the word receipts. Yeah, see the word receipts on the right-hand side. Up the top on the right.
Or receipt, yeah, sorry, I have to.
All right.
Yeah.
So I'm just making you look around the screen here. Oh yeah, we've that set up. Okay. So there's an email there on the right, manage forwarding email. I see that one.
Yes.
So your email address, if you email in bills that have been emailed to you, Joan, they'll land in here. Okay.
All right, but most of the bills are coming through kjmahan1989@gmail.com. Do you remember I emailed that to you?
You did. KJ Mahon. Let me just have a look at one thing at the top here. So
can I have the two email addresses, because probably things will evolve more to mine as well as the main one.
yeah, you can. We just see, do we add it?
Please.
I can't remember. No, I didn't. So we'll just add KJ Mahon there if you want to add it in here for me. Okay, can you type in the KJ Mahon email, please? Thanks. And just save that at the bottom there. Okay, great. So that invite has gone to KJ Mahon now, Kevin, is it? And when he accepts it, he'll be able to email in from here as well.
Right.
We just see here, manage forwarding email. Add a new user. Sorry. But sometimes you might find this a little bit cumbersome. There's another program we use, but it's not for you at the moment anyway. That'll do a bit more, but this does work well when you know how to use it. Select who can forward receipts. I'm just going to forward that in. So when Kevin Mahon accepts that invite we just sent him, he'll be able to forward these in as well. Okay.
So how does he do that?
An email has gone to that email address right now, inviting them to set up a password.
Oh yeah. No, I mean that. But when you're saying he's forwarding, when an email a bill goes to Kevin's computer.
Yeah.
Like, so Magnet sent Kevin, like, a bill arrives on Kevin's computer this morning from Magnet.
Okay.
How does that come to my QuickBooks?
He forwards it to this email address here. joanmahan5@qbodocs.com.
Sorry, I have to write down, otherwise I won't.
Yeah, that's all right. So it's your email address, but as I said, it's at QBO, QuickBooks Online, docs.com.
Right.
So give it a go anyway. And see how it goes, you know. And do you see here on the screen, Joan, upload from computer?
Yeah.
So if you have a PDF already there that's been emailed in, you can just drag it in there as well. And it'll start to enter the build. Now, this might be a little bit advanced for this morning from you, but you'll be, like, I have confidence that you'll be well able for this. So, but for now, we'll just enter in a bill that you have, all right? Just to do it from the ground up. And then these other things will be easier to understand when we do the next thing. So right now, just click on dashboard. You click on dashboard there altogether. Yeah. Okay, so what I want you to do is enter a bill that you know has been paid to the bank already, if that'd be okay.
Right, so that's add a bill.
Yeah. Save is fine altogether. You won't need to enter.
So do I need to put in here where I want it to go or anything?
No. This will ask you each of these. Like, a lot of these can set up when it sees the name of the bank anyway. You'll notice that it'll start to recognize them very quick. But I'm just kind of letting you off here to enter in what you're comfortable entering in. Okay. So yeah, that's the due date. Is the bill date the 1st of February? Yeah.
The 1st of January.
I might ask you a couple of questions here as well.
Oh, here, how do you spell administration? There I am.
Admin is,
Yeah.
that's it, yeah.
Save. And
Now, is that the total bill?
yeah, so
Okay, so I just asked a couple of questions. Does that total bill relate to one of those classes there, the farm or the?
no, you see, that's where that bill, that's the that's the broadband.
Who avails of it?
So it's probably Longbow in this instance.
Okay. Well, let's just say it was Longbow and.
But you see the way I have administration, because really, no, they'll all available in at some time or other, because between Daft and Dundeal, we would be selling, you know, if we have a house for rent, we put it up on Daft to rent.
Yeah.
Maybe once a year, maybe twice a year. If Kevin is selling hay or haylage, whatever, that goes up on Dundee, and Kevin lives on Dundeal.
Very good. So maybe you want to split that between a few of them, all right? So.
And that's where I have, you see the way under location, I had administration.
Yeah, and I'm letting you go with the administration at the moment. I'm kind of wondering, do you need it? But I'm keeping the jury out on this, okay?
Okay. So where do I? Yeah. So where do I?
You do it like this, okay? See this plus sign here?
Yeah.
Okay, so you put one in there, 94.65, which is the total of the bill for Longbow. Just do the same thing, telephone. So I'm going to put in 94.65, right? And then I'm going to do this stroke. See that stroke? You see that slide
Oh
here.
yeah. So you're dividing by 4.
Divided by 4, yeah. So
That's
you can
bright and beautiful all in one go.
2, 3. Well, there's 5 things there actually. Maybe it should be by 5, should it?
Oh yeah. Sorry. Yeah.
Should by 5. So it'll give you the figure. So I just did the right stroke there, divide by 5. Okay. 1893. Okay, so that's Longbow has a bit. Okay. Put it into the farm. And really, you're just copying from here on in then, telephone. And yeah, this is the term for this type of thing. I'm going to put 18.93 now. Let's type it really quick. Gables. Now, the next time you bring up Magnet, it'll pre-populate this for you. Okay. Like it'll remember what you did this time, and it'll have all these sections waiting for you. Okay. And you just change the figure to suit the bill that's involved. Let's see, does this work out now? There might be a penny out. If there is, I'll have to adjust one of them by penny.
Oh, so you're saying I divide it
Between the classes. So what was the total? Was it 94.64 or 94.65 on that bill?
65.
Okay, so it worked out dead on. If it's a penny out, you just adjust one of them, right? So just for the moment, if you just go save on that for me, Joan, right? If that's okay.
I was just locating a complicated bill that I wanted to talk to you about there. So, and I missed, when you went into, you put in magnet, the utility, so you put in, so the amount went in at 94.65 in the very top column.
Yeah.
And then it subdivided itself, did it?
Yeah, I put in the stroke. I recorded this anyway, so you'll be able to see what I did. But I put in just the slash, which is above the 8 number on your keyboard, on your numeric keyboard.
Can I save and close that one and go to the next one? Just
Yeah,
once I
save
know
and close
what I'm
that one
doing.
for 2 reasons. Save and close it there a second. Okay. Now just go to the class thing again, just to show you how these are ending up. So reports and profit and loss by class. And you can see it down the bottom there, strung across. You see it?
Yeah, that's super.
Yeah, and just click into one of those again, Joan, please. Good. And there's the bill, and click into that bill again. Click into the word magnet, we'll say. Okay, so that's the bill. Now, the bill you read out to me, is that there beside you in paper form, or where is it?
Oh, you want me to be humble pie, you do. Yeah, it's in paper form. Which...
Okay. Well, for any bill that's not in paper form, or even if you scan those, like we shred our paper here every day. Okay. Do you see this place down here, attachments?
No, you're with her. Sorry, I have to take the video away over for a minute. Sorry.
That's fine. At the bottom of every bill and every sales invoice is this place here for attachments, okay?
Yeah.
Okay. And if you had that in a PDF form, you would just either drag it in there, or as I've done just now, I've clicked on that. Now I'm in your computer here, okay?
Okay, do you see that? Do you see do you see Tristan Lyons deposit and rent refund?
Yeah.
That's a live. So can you take that in for me, please?
Okay, I'll take that in there now. And that'll be just here then, you see?
All right.
So if this was the magnet bill, you'd have it there. So if somebody needed to look at it for some reason, it'd be right there on QuickBooks, not in your hand and up on a shelf and all that.
So if Kevin emails, or if when we email things to this QuickBooks, whatever, QuickBook or Docs, yeah. QuickDocs, they'll appear here, is it?
Yeah, they will. Yeah.
So when I log on in the morning or this afternoon, and there's 4 or 5 things sitting there, I drag them. What do I do with that to take that into my account?
Okay, well, have a go at it first, but effectively, it's like a baby, doesn't know anything at the start. Okay, so I'll just control it for a second. When you forward them in, I'm clicking into receipts, they'll be listed down here. Okay, so I'm just in banking and receipts, and it'll list them down there for you, and it'll ask you to say, what is this? And you'll say internet. Who does it relate to? And it'll go enter it as a bill. You just tell it the date and everything like that. Okay. Basically have a go with a couple of them and see what happens. All right. But I think starting off, if you want to enter them 1, 2, 3, 4, like we just did, that's fine. Okay. Now, can I ask you a question? Because it's a very relevant question. Is that magnet bill paid by direct debit?
Yeah.
And is it this account is it?
It's from that account there, yeah.
Okay. I'm just going to click into this for a second, because the money, the stuff that's under review is actually in a waiting room. Now, I'm just moving you on here a little bit because I want to kind of illustrate a few things to you that you'll recognize when you see it. And all of these, it hasn't a clue what any of these are at the moment, right?
What are you saying, Kevin?
All this money that's been downloaded from the bank in and out. Sorry, I'm going to go back to the dashboard now, Joan, right? And we connected up your bank account to this earlier this week.
Yes, yeah.
Okay. And these things to review are effectively in the waiting room of your accounts. Okay, they're not in the accounts yet because it doesn't know what they're about.
All right.
So ones that are paying a bill, it's looking for the bill it paid. Okay. So we just put in magnet. Now, if there's no bills in there, it can't be looking for them. Okay, there's nothing to look at. So, but we've just put in magnet, and I'm just going to see, did it recognize it? Because if it does, it'll show the word match. If now how to recognize it is, there's something to do with Linus. I'll just go to the next
This
page.
you're in. It was paid back in January, and you're.
Yeah. So I'm just going back to January there, and it's beginning to recognize some of your transactions now. You see that? We just go back a bit further. It's the 6th of January. We can go back a bit further. Okay. Matching the sales.
I didn't put in the payment date. Like I usually put in, or no, what do I do? I usually go into click pay. Once I enter a bill, I go straight into payments and click it to payment date. I didn't give this a payment date, did I, when I was entering the magnet?
No, but I wouldn't worry too much about that. It would, it normally would find it. It would recognize the amount and the name itself.
Should be on the 21st, on or after the 20, whether on or after 21st of the 2nd.
You see there now, 21st of the 1st.
Yeah.
A match was found, 94.65 magnet. You see that?
Yeah, just 1 minute. It's just, oh, sorry. I have to move the video over to see. So where are you, 21st?
Go down a little bit. Keep going down. Yeah.
Yes.
You see there now, all we've done is enter the bill and the money in the bank has recognized the bill.
Yeah.
Okay. So when you see that, as long as you're comfortable that the money coming out of the bank was paying that bill, which we're very comfortable that's the case. All right. Click on the word match for me. All right. So now it's put that money against that bill and marked it off as paid. Now, go into reports again, Joan, and profit and loss by class. So this will look the same as last time, but now click on that 1893 or any of those there.
Yeah.
This will bring you to the bill, and you're going to see. Click into that there. It's just showing it's divided up. Click it again.
Click in where now?
Just anywhere, any of those were bills or 94.65. That's just dividing up the one bill. That's all that's going on there.
Yeah, they have that divided there.
Yeah, but click in further. Go click into the word magnet. Yeah.
All right. Yes.
Okay. Now scroll up to the top for me. Now the word paid is there now. All right.
Oh yes. Yeah.
Yeah, and you see just beneath it, one payment. If you click on that, it shows you what date the payment was made. And click on the word 21st of the 1st on the left-hand side. So one payment. No. Click on one payment again. Click on there, yeah. So now it shows you the 90. Yeah.
Yes.
So
can I show you a bill I have and that
you get what's going on there now.
This is my it's hard to see it there. Basically my diesel and my oil
Yeah.
I have it subdivided down in an Excel sheet
Okay.
into white diesel, green diesel, and the kerosene, and I have it divided up in different percentages.
Okay.
Yeah, it works. It's correct.
Right.
In my old world, if I give you that as an Excel, if I email you that as an Excel sheet, will you put it into a formula in my QuickBooks or pre-populated for me, please?
Okay. And who is it one supplier?
Yeah, it's Unicol, or yeah, so Unicol is our supplier, and I have it divided up Team Dynamics, which won't matter, but it still has to be taken out as a percentage. And then I have my property, and then I have drawings, which and the farm. And I have it, 45% property, 30% drawings, 20% the farm for white diesel.
Okay.
Green diesel is 95% the farm, 5% more. Or do you know what? Will I have a go at it myself? Because isn't that the green diesel would be divided by, instead of dividing by 5, can I divide by 0.95, or can I multiply by 0.95?
You can, yeah, you can. The asterisk is the multiplying sign. Yeah.
So if can I won't say mess, can I do my best effort, and then maybe it's by going and pointing out my mistakes that I'll actually learn more than you doing it for me, isn't it?
You will, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, have a go at it. And that Excel, if you could attach that on the bill you enter as well, that it's on there. So do you know the Excel that you've done there? I know you've printed out for me.
Yeah.
So, but on the bill, do you know where I showed you the attachment? If you drag your Excel in on that, at least it's on QuickBooks. When you go looking for it again.
So I drag my Excel sheet into attachments.
Yeah.
So to do that, then I have to email that to J. Mahon.
No, you don't.
What's that?
No, you just let me see now. Can I show your mine here? Your mine has come out of you. Just get back in. So I'm back in.
So can I find this on my Excel sheet?
Yeah, your Excel sheet will be on your computer there, I presume.
Yeah, and how do I decrease all of this?
Okay, actually, I'll get you to share. If you share your screen with me.
No, I'm just going to drop this and find my Excel.
Okay, very good. Oh yeah, Unicol. So if you close that file a second, Joan. Okay, and go back. Yeah, save that there for yourself. Yeah. And if you go back into QuickBooks a moment.
This is really thick. How do I open up? Oh yeah, down here at the bottom.
Yeah. So, okay, you've seen what's going on there. So save and close. And just go plus new or enter a bill again.
Now, what do I add in here for details?
Just save on this. You don't really need to know too much about them, apart from their name. Now, go down to the bottom of the screen a second. Okay. And scroll down a little bit to give yourself some room.
No, show existing, is it?
Yeah, click in there. Let me just see what's in there. No, there's nothing there yet. Just click into where it says drag and drop. Go click there. Just above that. Click. Now you're in your computer. So where you went and got that Unicol, just find it again wherever you kept it. Oh yeah, I see it. Now it's right there on the screen, okay? So when you enter it in above, at least you have the backup here if you need to have a look at it. So if you're at a different computer somewhere else, you know, it's there waiting for you. So have a crack at entering that in.
I go for coffee now.
Yeah.
Right, terms.
We're almost kind of done, but the thing is, we're going to let you off having a go at this, right? And
so my location here of administration, do you think I shouldn't, or?
yeah, I don't really think you need that. I don't think it's going to be of any benefit to you, and I might just knock it off because it's only one more thing you're doing, and I think we've enough analysis for what you need, you know. And if we don't, it's not too hard to go put it back in again. So if you want to kind of half start that off. So
now you see, no, I need this subdivided more because I need white diesel, green diesel, and kerosene. So how do I add those in?
Yeah, so see where you've got the word diesel there?
Yeah.
Okay, click on that a second. Now just click up right beside it. Click there, you are exactly where you are. Now put white.
White.
Actually, put colon and white.
Can I actually do it the other way around? Because
white diesel. You can, yeah.
In
type
real
white
life,
diesel.
I'm going to make a mistake. I've clicked one or the other, but whereas it's simpler if I put white first.
Yeah, put white, put colon white diesel. Okay. And yeah, see what down below that where it says add new. Click there. All right. Now this is a little bit technical. So it's an expense. So go down to expense, click on there and just go straight down to the bottom to expenses. Keep going down. Okay, it's there, yeah. And see where it says is sub account. Click that. I'll put in traveling. TR be enough. You see here, stop there, look at the screen. Just go back, just cursor back a small bit. Stop there. TRA. Yeah. So if you want it to be a sub account of travel expenses, so just click on the word travel expenses, which is there, yeah. So white diesel will be a sub account of that, the same as diesel is, the same as other things are. And go save and close. Now the worst case scenario is you set up the account in the wrong place and we can just tick it and move it, okay? But as long as it's in there, Joan, we can do something with it, all right?
Okay, so where can I get I want to put in drawings there now as well.
Yeah, so type in the category below, go add new there, see what add new. Okay, now this is the one.
Drawings is equity, is it?
Yeah, it is, yeah. Owner's equity, just above income. Okay, and see where it says detail type.
Yeah.
Yeah, just click on that a minute and there's a place there, owner's equity further down. That's it, yeah. And just type drawings here, yeah.
Drawings instead of there.
Yeah. And save and close.
That's not a sub account of anything.
No.
All right, okay, yeah. Yeah.
And it's that type of
I'll just have to work at it and figure it out, Kevin.
You will, yeah, but I mean, I can say this with confidence, Joan, even if you put stuff in the wrong place, I'll show you the next day how to fix that very user friendly. Okay.
Yeah,
So once it's
that'll
going
suit
in there,
me.
yeah. Now a couple of things. So just to finish off, so that's there. So now if you want to put in kind of an amount there, Joan, just to keep this transaction alive, because you can come back to it. Well, actually, you know what? No, I'll leave it on your screen there, and I'll stop you sharing. That's what I'll do. So I just want to have a chat with you. Okay. So that's still there on your screen because you have the attachment and everything. So a couple of things, and I'll drop you an email straight after this, within an hour. I've recorded this, all right, and I'll put it on YouTube, and only you can see it and us. Okay, so if you get distracted or something happens, it's easy to come back to it, look at it again, and relive the experience. So hopefully that's all right. That's the first thing. And the second thing is then there's a couple of things that we kind of do want to do. We want Kevin Mahon to accept that invite. Okay, because then he's registered for that forwarding thing. So that's these are things that are easily forgotten.
Yeah.
And I suppose the thing after that is I'd like you to concentrate on keep entering in the bills first. All right.
Yeah.
Because the bank account will be looking to match up with them. And you'll be learning about that. You'll see it come together. It's already matching up to some of your sales invoices that you've put in the invoice from Beatrice, if you were them, and it's seen the name and it's copped it, that this is the money for that. And don't be afraid to match those up. You can't break it. The worst that'll happen there is you put someone's money against the wrong invoice, and we can unlink that and fix it. Okay.
Yeah.
But as you enter the bills, you'll see match, and it'll say sometimes 3 matches. Because if I gave you a bill for 100 euros and 2 other people did as well for completely different stuff, if it sees 100 at the very start, if it sees 100 euro coming out of the account, it'll say I've got 3 bills here for 100 euros. 3 matches, and it'll ask you to confirm which one it was. So Kevin Barry's name, you say, oh, it's that one. You tick it, you match, and I marked as paid, because these lead to other things further down, such as who do you owe money to? Like all the ones that are matched, they won't be coming up as owing. Okay, so it'll give you confidence. And the same thing with who owes you money, that if the money coming in is matched against an invoice, I know this is common sense, but yet we have to teach it. Just think of a baby, it's mad to learn, but unless it gets experience, it won't happen. So as you enter those bills first, the bank will start to happen as well. Okay. And then next time you enter Magnet, it's going to bring up those 5 columns to say, well, last time, Joan, you entered a Magnet, you wanted all this done. And all you'll do is adjust the totals. That's all. So it'll go quicker. And then if there's someone who's the same amount every month, we can make it a recurring bill that's in there ahead of you having to do it at all. You just might need to attach it. So yeah, so that's the key on letting you off. So I'll drop you a small email, a bullet point, at least it'll be a checklist, and you can work to that. And no harm if we check back in with you. Maybe today's only Tuesday. Now I'm away Thursday, Friday, and most of Monday, but I've got 2 or 3 people here, if you need in between, but we'll be monitoring you anyway. Okay, I have a girl, Maeve, who's on at the moment, and we might even do some programming behind the scenes that are of no major benefit to you to be wasting your time showing it to you, but we'll show you what we did. And what I mean there is things like bank charges or things like that just go out of the bank account. There's no real bill for them, they just take it. But we'll just get it, put it into bank charges, and we'll show you how we did it. And that's all you need to know, really. It's in the right place. There's no point in learning about stuff that is once off, But keep an eye on that profit and loss by class, because that will stand you. If it looks right, it is right.
From my point, I have 2 bank accounts until today, and then we're closing the farm one today, the 1st of March, because I wanted to get the month finished.
Okay.
So then will you be, that's live. I'm passing that over to you.
Yeah, don't worry too much about the bank account. I mean, is it from the 1st of 1st, 22, we're bringing all your stuff in, is it?
Yes, yeah.
Yeah.
My old year end used to be the 28th of March for the farm.
Oh, right.
And the 31st of December for the property. So I'm amalgamating the 2 of them, and my accountant is happy to take the farm only as a 10 months for last year.
Oh yeah, grand. Well, there's stuff there in that waiting room that says, all those bank transactions for review. I'll get everything to do with 2022, kind of what's called excluded out of your way. They'll still be in there, but they won't be affecting this. They won't be in your way, as I must get to that, because you don't need to do it because it's in your own QuickBooks anyway. But basically what you'll find is as you enter your sales bills and your purchase bills, the bank account will start to learn really quick. And before you know it, especially when you've one bank account, this thing called a bank reconciliation, where you put in today's balance, see what it was last time you did it, and all the stuff in there, it should really say we have everything in there, in and out. So, but to make more sense as you learn it, you learn more from your mistakes than listen to me preaching, So
I'll learn a lot at that rate. I'll make a lot of mistakes.
I know, yeah, but even we're at ourselves here, and we differ sometimes, and but no, it is a great it's great for the business owner, the program, like it's super, to do everything you need, and accountants can work with it as well, no bother, but it's all about what it should do for you.
On that, what is it? I'll give my accountant my email or my password that they come into my QuickBooks and extract what they want. Is it online?
No, we add them as a user altogether. So that place where I added Kevin J. Mahon up on the right, add users, there's a place there where you can add the accountant. And they get an invite the same way you got one previously. Kevin got one this morning. They set up and they go in and they have full access to everything. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. And we can see what they did. But there's a section that reports further down for my accountant. That's the stuff they need really,
Right. Yeah. Okay. That's good.
No, it'd be great. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Hopefully. Yeah.
That's it. Yeah. So really, yeah, let you off. We'll keep an eye on you, and I might have one of them check in with you Friday, if you're off this week, or Thursday.
Maybe Thursday might be a good time to check in with you. Early Thursday afternoon.
Yeah, I'll send Maeve a thing to check it in, Maeve or Annette, or
because I'm going to be full time now at this and just get it cleared as much as I can.
Yeah. Okay.
So what's the contact email address if you were away? Like, I'm not going to be emailing or texting Kevin Barry. Who do I talk to?
Yeah, it's support@kevinbarry.ie.
Support, yeah.
Okay, but I'll have one of them send you an invite for Zoom anyway. Okay.
Yeah.
And I've put a few. It's no harm for them, but they're all very good, and they'll be grand. So I'll probably be Annette or Lisa, and at that time of the day. So yeah, they're equally as good. They know everything you need to know, and so.
Oh, I surely do.
Yeah.
Lovely. Enjoy yourself wherever you're off to.
Yeah, I'm off to America, but I'm having a hassle, the usual stuff. I'm sorry I booked it. It's only for 3 days. So.
Isn't it great COVID is over?
Well, it's not over with the airlines. There's all types of paperwork.
No, but do you know what? We're able to go. Like, to me now, if I could get to an airport, I'd nearly be like a child at a circus. It'd be exciting.
Yeah.
After 2 years, it's been a rough time.
It has, yeah. It's good that way, yeah. So
I work in the hospital ICU, so I've been in with COVID people, and just to think I could get to an airport is beyond anything I could dream of at the moment.
Wow, God, yeah, I know it's even myself thinking about talking to it is I have to find my way to it now. I suppose that's the next thing. But it's only a 3-day trip with a couple of lads. We're going over to see another mate of ours and back before we know it, But yeah, this is a good bit.
I was going to Cork for the weekend and I thought I was Christopher Columbus. Well, listen.
I suppose, I better get the excitement up, So
yeah, you better.
So,
okay, look, enjoy yourself, and thanks, Kevin.
That's grand, Joan. You're doing fine at that now, so just tear into it, and it'll start to come together. We'll keep you on course. There'll be no problem. Yeah.
Lovely. Thanks very much. Thanks. Okay, bye. Bye-bye.
Bye for now.